Welcome to the tent. Welcome, guys, to the next chapter in my video log. And this whole situation begins in East Fremont. Let me explain what Fremont is. Fremont is the old Las Vegas. All the old casinos are there for slightly cheaper than the Strip, but the old ones are there. Binion's Horseshoe, which is now just called Binion's. The Golden Nugget, the Union Plaza, which is now just called the Plaza, and even the oldest one of all, the Golden Gate. The beauty of my situation, it goes further east, where I'm pointing, of that area, where you got a lot of these old motels and some of the most hilarious stereotypes you thought possible, where a good chunk of these motels are owned by an Indian businessman. Well, I had just gotten out of a situation that landed me in jail. Not only did it land me in jail, but I was at the thinnest point in my life. And a lot of people, when you think of a guy like me being 164 pounds as being perfectly normal, you're perfectly healthy, I starved losing that weight, and I kept getting sick. I literally starved because, well, I still didn't want to eat garbage at that time. But eventually it broke, that's another story. I rejoined my father, who's still following the asshole con artist around, and he's got a new band of thugs with him. I don't really mean thugs, I really mean more like morons. Especially an old, scraggly guy that we nicknamed Cowboy. Even though he liked to drink, and he liked loose women. Oh, screw it. He was hooker crazy, man. He was hooker crazy. And it pissed me off. The dirtiest things that came out of the damn sidewalk he would just want. And he did. And that's where I made my mistake. One day we came back to one of the motel rooms that the con artist was actually playing his little game with one of the motels that we got a free room in. My eyes won't ever forget this, but this was the oldest, nastiest thing I'd ever seen. And the dude and Cowboy's just eating her out. And I was just so gross, disgusted. I kicked everybody out of the room. I was, But it's just, here's where I made my first big mistake. She, or it, dropped a $5 bill. Remember, I was sick and I lost weight from starvation. So I said, revenge and filling up my belly. Karma would play a little joke on me in the end. Because a few days later, after being kicked out of that motel, trying to find shelter in another for free, I can't believe I got away with that. I went to sleep with the group in one of the big rooms. And we woke up in the morning, and my father's vitals, my vitals, and even my lost mother's vitals, I mean lost as because she's gone, they were all stolen. Our IDs, our social securities, our other vital papers, my birth certificate, it was all gone. This would hurt me so much because I would be stuck in a catch-22, a horrible, horrible legal cycle that I would not see the end of. And because because the only thing I could get out of this situation was just my birth certificate, only for, well, all the Vegas legal authorities to tell me that birth certificate's just about as worth as toilet paper. Even though I paid $84 for my New York birth certificate. Oh, I'm tired. So I couldn't get one thing again without the other. I couldn't get Social Security. I couldn't get a new card without a new ID. I couldn't get a new ID without a new card. So this would go on for well over a year. And how I got out of that situation, I'll tell you guys next month. But think about what I had to go through then, without no paper, no legal papers whatsoever. It was that bad. This is Jules One, the Homeless Gamer, signing out.